YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with yet another Washington football team video. And in today's video, we have some more Washington football news to talk about. Not more so news, but just happiness, man. Tomorrow, it all goes down, man. Can we just please take a moment to just soak it in? Just take a moment just to realize we have football. And yeah, the Chiefs and Texans game was cool to see. But when it's your boys, your team out there, it is a different feeling, man. And we finally get some football back tomorrow for our boys. The Washington football team will be facing the Philadelphia Eagles. Like you all know, I will be streaming the game. I will be having a pregame stream to go over, to analyze what we need to do. So make sure you guys come to the pregame stream at 11 a.m. Make sure you guys come to the actual game, and we'll be kicking off at 12:50. But, kickoff isn't until like 1:05. But I just want to get there a little early so everyone can come in. And with that out the way, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, in this case, our Washington football team. And let's get straight into today's video. Roll the intro, baby. We are Washington, and it is special this time. Where all my Washington fans at? Y'all the Washington football team. How do you expect to be good, man? Y'all are trash. 3-13 yet again. Blah, blah, blah. Listen. We Washington. Chase him with the sack, rush him down. Feel like I'm sick every time he get the ball. You know it's a touchdown. Who that out wide? McLaurin, 17, you know that he's scoring. It's right off the edge, he's stopping the run. This defense is crazy, it's number one. Look at Trash, the way that he punt. You get it? We Washington, man, we Washington. So, with that being said, let's go over what players could possibly have a breakout game versus Philly tomorrow. This isn't in no order. This is just a bunch of players off the top of my head that could possibly have a breakout game. Notice, Philly fans, I said possibly could have a breakout game. I'm not saying they are. They could possibly have a breakout game, because you know how people are. They're going to always take your words and twist them. So I had to make sure I cleared myself before getting into it. So with that being said, players that could possibly have a breakout game tomorrow versus Philly. You look at guys like Dwayne Haskins, probably Troy Aikman, now that he had a break camp, Antonio Gibson, Dontra, Emmett, Terry McLaurin, of course. You look at players like that. So first player on my list is obviously Dwayne Haskins. I mean, it's obvious. We are expecting Dwayne Haskins to have a big season this year. Me personally, of course, I'm going to shoot for the stars. You already know what I'm going to say. Dwayne Haskins is going to win MVP this year. Call me crazy now, but check back with me in, I believe, 4 months now? 5? I don't know. 4 months, somewhere around there, when he's on that NFL honors, or if it's virtually. We don't know how time it's going to be by then, but whoever, he's going to be accepting that MVP trophy, and I cannot wait to shove it in all you guys' face. Obviously not the Redskins or Washington football team fans, but the other teams fans that believe that he's going to be a bust, and call me crazy every time I say that. So, with that being said, of course, we're expecting Dwayne Haskins to have a big game. I mean, duh, that's clear. I believe that he's going to have a big game. He's going to feast with this secondary. As long as our offensive line could hold up against that front, I would say, 5 or 4, because I don't really know their edge rushers. I don't have faith in their edge rushers really too much, besides, I believe, Brandon Graham. But their D-line is good. Their D-line is solid. I mean, pretty sure it is. We already know that. That's the reason why they won the Super Bowl in 2017. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Nick Foles did his thing, but Brandon Graham got that strip on Tom Brady late in the game. So we know that D-line is ferocious and nasty. So we have to, contain them. We can't stop them, probably. We can't stop them. Just hope we can contain them long enough for Haskins to get the ball off. But I kind of have faith in his offensive line. As the offseason came, about, got longer, training camp happened and news about training camp started to come out. Jerron Christian is a guy that I really did not have no faith in. But since after, finding out that he's the starter and Ron Rivera said he really likes him, I've grown to, have some faith in him. So as long as our offensive line can hold up against this front seven, we should be fine. But then once it started to break down, Hopefully Haskins can show us why he lost 20 pounds this offseason and escape the pressure. But you can't expect him to do that every play. Offensive line, you got to do your thing. Dwayne, you got to get that ball out. Next player on my list that I'm expecting to have a big game and tomorrow is Morgan Moses. I know you guys probably looking at me like, Morgan? Yes, bro. Honestly, Morgan Moses, he's been playing injured since we drafted him. Probably his rookie is probably the last time he's been healthy. But this year, he went into the offseason 100% healthy. He's not nursing no injuries. He lost some weight. He got quicker. And then he was healthy. This was the healthiest time of his, offseason. So I'm expecting Morgan Moses to be the best we've ever seen him play in 2020, this year, since we drafted him. So it's exciting to see Morgan Moses and see what he got. He's going to be going up against, I believe, probably Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, of course, or unless Fletcher Cox is going to be playing D-tackle, he's going to go against Trace Ruley and all them guys and the inside guards. But they like to move Fletcher Cox around, so he could be guarding Fletcher Cox, but I believe it's going to be Brandon Graham on that edge. They probably going to move him around to face Jerron Christian because Morgan Moses isn't the best, but at least he has some type of street cred. You know what I'm saying? So at least he has some type of street cred. So they're probably going to have him facing Jerron Christian. But anyways, Morgan Moses is going to have a big game tomorrow. I'm expecting big things from him because he's just the healthiest he's been in his career. Brandon Sheriff, don't got to talk about him. He's an all-time, he's a Pro Bowler. He's a Pro Bowler for a reason. So we don't really got to spend too much time on one Brandon Sheriff. Chase Roulier. Not a lot of people talk about Chase Roulier. He's really underrated, but he's never, giving up penalties are rare. He's a great blocker. He rarely, I swear, I've never seen Chase Roulier had a bad snap. Maybe I'm just tripping, but Chase Roulier has been solid, and he's really never talked about. You know what I'm saying? He talked about going up against Chase Young in training camp, and he's like, the guy's a freak of nature. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really worried about those guys. The only player, like I said, I'm worried about is Jerron Christian, but that's because we don't know yet. But obviously, Ron Rivera has faith in Jerron Christian, and they see something that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So we got to just wait and see. Next player on my list that I think could have a possibly breakout game is Chase Young. Chase Young. Are we all not excited to see Chase Young tomorrow? I know every Washington fan is fiending, man. They waiting for that first sack so he can just come up, mask down. Mask down. I know we're waiting. I cannot wait to see that first play of defense, and Chase Young just kills Carson Wentz, man. That offensive line is battered, bruised. It's horrible. It's in shambles. So there's no reason why Montez Sweat and Chase Young, Ryan Kerrigan can't get back there. So I'm expecting Montez Sweat and Chase Young to have a big game. Also RK coming off the bench. I had to throw those three guys in at once. I didn't want to all put them in there. And then the last offensive player that I wanted to talk about was Antonio Gibson and Dontre Emmett. Those are two guys that I'm expecting to have big games. Why? Because Terry McLaurin's going to be followed by Darius Slay all game. If Darius Slay is having him one-on-one, I think Terry McLaurin is going to win that battle 99% of the time. But they're not dumb. They're going to double-team Terry McLaurin. So, Dontre Emmett, Steve Sims, Antonio Gibson, you got to get open. You got to get open. And I feel as though that all three of you guys are going to play a big role. So, I'm going to just put you guys all three in this one bag. Sims, Steven Sims, baby, Dontre Emmett, and also Antonio Gibson. I'm going to put you guys all in that bag together. And I think that you guys are going to have big games. A lot of people probably sleeping on J.D. McKissick, but I just think AG is going to have a big game, man. So, with that being said, it's been your boy Juan Gotti. I just want to come on here quick and talk about the who could possibly have a big game tomorrow. AG, all the guys that I remember named, probably going to have big games tomorrow. I'm expecting it. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Football is back. Show me some love on this video if you guys are excited about tomorrow. If you guys are excited, please show me. Let's go for. I don't never ask for likes, but show me you're excited. Give me 200 likes, man. If you're really excited for tomorrow, don't forget I will be having a pregame stream at 11:30. So make sure you guys come through so we can talk about what we need to do to win, and then show me how hyped you guys are. Then at 12:50 the show begins. We will be streaming the whole entire game. So make sure you guys come through and chill with me. And as always, it's been your boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, help to the Washington football team. I'm out. Peace.